What's up, everybody? This is Dark Macek with Brutally Delicious, coming into the review of Nachtmuse's brand new EP, Darker Skies. So, band I've never heard of before, and I'm not even sure band is the correct term here. Perhaps artist should come in. This is apparently a one-man show. I will discuss some reservations using that term in a second. But some dude named Jeff, spelled like Jeff Tate from Queensryche, not with a J, apparently does everything on the albums. So kudos, what a talent. So this was a 5-song EP, so it's going to be a pretty short deal. Getting right into how it sounds, I really think this sounds like modern Queensryche. Listen to one of the first 3 tracks and then go listen to Man the Machine off of The Verdict and tell me I'm nuts, please. So with the first track in particular, although it does come up in later tracks, I think I hear a voice that isn't Jeff because it sounds very female. Jeff's voice has a particular quality. You can definitely tell what his normal singing voice and what his growl is. I'm 99% sure I hear a female singer here, although I didn't see one credited on the Metal Archives. One of the photos that came with this press kit also shows a woman. That said, I did not get an album booklet or credits or anything like that, so I have nothing to go off of besides the internet. Getting way off track, though, I guess what I'm saying is the first song sounds like modern Queensryche, but with a woman singing. And by the way, it sounds great. The fact that it's called The Warning, which is also Queensryche's first full-length album, funny coincidence. Or intentional homage? Who knows? Shortly after The Warning concluded, I was asking myself, is this just Jeff having a very versatile voice? I'm thinking of Beast in Black's first album, where Giannis is his name, where he can go between shrieks and more typical power metal singing and also sing so lightly that I thought it was a guest vocalist. I guess I'll have to find out. The song The Sublime sounds a little different than the first two. This is where you actually get some symphonic elements. I think that's how they're pegged on the Metal Archives. You start getting some orchestration and some synthesizer stuff, but yet it's still in character with the first few. The last song, The Sunken, this starts off sounding a lot more classic. It reminded me of Accept. The last song is a cover. It's a neat track, but does sound pretty different than the other 4. The first 2 are definitely the standouts. And there's enough talent here that I'm going to go down Spotify tonight and listen to their previous work. They apparently released a full-length last year. I mean it in the best way possible when I keep saying they, even though apparently it's he. This comes off like a cohesive band, even though it's not. So there's the story of like how Dave Grohl recorded pretty much everything on the first Foo Fighters album. The first Winter Sun album, Yari does everything except for drums. Zakk Wylde does pretty much everything on all the Black Label Society except for drums. But you go in and you can tell that's one person's brainchild. This one sounded like a band, and I loved it. Maybe this means I should be giving one-person projects more of a shot. Rock on, dudes.